Welcome to RDI. We're located in the UK and were founded 24 years ago as distance learning specialists providing UK university qualifications worldwide. Our mission is to empower you through learning to achieve your life goals and to make a difference to the world around you. We partner with a number of UK universities to offer you access to internationally recognised qualifications wherever you are in the world. During our time, we've helped thousands of people just like you to succeed in their studies and to develop their careers. We currently support around 8,000 students in more than 150 countries who study a range of diplomas, degrees, masters and MBA courses. They study a range of subjects including business, management, finance, law, marketing, HRM, computing, psychology, graphic design, hospitality management and social and healthcare. We pride ourselves on the high level support we provide our student that includes expert academic faculty tutorship from the UK. There is always somebody at RDI to help you throughout your studies. The courses we provide are affordable and flexible, meaning you can fit your studies around your lifestyle. And with RDI you know exactly the cost of the course before you begin, so you remain in control of your studies. Achieving an internationally recognised degree, such as a UK university qualification, is not easy, but can be one of the most fulfilling achievements in anyone's life. My personal advice to you is to write down the reasons you want to achieve a new qualification, your lifestyle, your career and your family reasons, and to keep it safe for those times when you need that extra bit of encouragement to continue towards your goal. It worked for me. I wish you all the best and we look forward to supporting you in your studies.
Hello from RDI in the UK. I'm John Vaughan. I'm the Academic Director and I have responsibility for academic staff and delivering the programmes to our students. So, hello again. The first part of this is really to say something about the programmes that we offer. And we actually offer programmes from HNDs on one hand to postgraduate programmes on the other. So let's take them through and you can see where you fit into that. HND programmes, first of all, HND is a standard programme in the UK and I know in Nigeria you will be familiar with that. We offer them in business and computing, very general programmes, very popular too with employers in our experience. But one of the good things about HNDs, and this also applies to Nigerian HNDs, is that you can use that as a way of topping up to a degree. So if you have a HND, you can join the programme at the final year, or in our parlance level 6, and that will allow you to get a full UK honours degree based on the last year of the study. So really important, really good opportunity because HNDs typically are lower cost than following a degree, so it's a really cost-effective way to get a UK honours degree, and obviously you get the same support from us, you get the same certificate from the university, and that's really positive. Some of you may already have a degree and be looking at postgraduate awards, in which case we can help you there. We run an MBA, for example, and we also too have a suite of computing programmes. So specialist programmes that we run, and on the MBA side you can look at, for example, you can look at marketing, you can look at HRM, project management, a whole raft of things. Whether you're on a HND, whether you're on a full degree, a business top-up, or a computing top-up, whether you're on a postgraduate qualification, you get the same type of support. And that's something that I want to talk about next. Okay, so what actually is online learning? It isn't sitting in your bedroom all on your own, working entirely by yourself. Online learning is a really exciting way of you controlling what you do, studying at your pace and using your own time. And we help you in lots of different ways. First of all, everything that we have is accessible through lots of different formats. So it's online, obviously, but you can download as a PDF the material that we have. You can look at it on a smartphone, you can look at it on a tablet. So the information is there all the time, and that's really important. We put a lot of effort too into supporting you through the programme. So for example, before you actually start to study, you will go through an induction process where we introduce you to our systems. And that's really quite important because, like any university, we have rules. Those are rules that are given to us by our partner institutions. They safeguard you. They make sure that the programme that you are on is a quality programme, that it meets UK quality requirements, and that's really important. It's really important to you that what you have is a quality product. You need to know, and employers that you go to with a certificate need to know that that is a genuine UK degree. So we put lots of effort onto the quality side. We work with the UK Quality Assurance Agency. We work with our partner institutions to make sure that we deliver exactly what's required under UK rules. Very important, and if you don't come to us and you go somewhere else, you must check that out, because otherwise you end up with a piece of paper that is worthless. Lots of effort goes into that to make sure that it's absolutely right. We work, as I say, with lots of different bodies. We have very rigid control processes. We have external examiners who work with us to make sure that the standards that we set are appropriate. So taking you through all that, it's really important that you understand all those rules. Everything we do is online, so it's very, very simple. You don't have to post things to us. You send us your work through the internet. It's marked through that. You get your results through that. So it's very, very simple. We provide huge amounts of support, which I'll talk about shortly, in terms of tutors, in terms of our colleagues in student support, but plenty of ways in which we make sure that you are ready to study, that what you get is a genuinely quality product, and critically as well, that you will get through. And we have lots and lots of students, not just from Nigeria or the UK, but right across the world. RDI graduates come from over 100 countries, so this isn't something that is impossible to do. You can do it. Lots of your colleagues, people from your country have done it. You can do it too. And what we are here to do is to help you achieve that. One of the really important elements of the support package are our tutors. We have large numbers of well-qualified tutors. All of the people who teach you will have a postgraduate degree. They all have extensive teaching experience, not just with us, but with other UK universities and higher education institutions. So we have very well-qualified staff, both in terms of their subject knowledge, which is really important, but also in terms of their teaching skills and their teaching experience. Another factor too is the fact that they're all committed to helping you. We have a requirement for our tutors that they will respond to anything that you ask within no more than 48 hours, and that is critical. So it means that if you ask a question, you won't have long to wait for the answer. Tutors also will do other things for you. As well as helping you and answering questions, there are also lots of things that we do that are very proactive. For example, we have a piece of software that we use that allows us to run virtual classes. So you can sit at home talking to our tutors, talking to your colleagues from across the world, as if you're in a classroom. We can show you lectures, presentations, we can display things on the screen. So really powerful tools that are available. So online learning isn't as it was, say, 20 years ago, when it's simply a matter of reading something. It's interactive. You can get involved in that. There are discussion groups that you can join. There are threads that you can join, questions that you can pose. We ask you to help your colleagues. So somebody, for example, who's doing a piece of work that you know something about, tell them, give them your experience. This is also about sharing. It's about developing a community and being part of a community. So the tutors are there to help, but the whole thing is a partnership. It's about you being involved, you doing something. We can help you. There's a saying in England, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's really important for you to understand, that when you join this programme, you have to do something. We expect you to post things. We expect you to do exercises. There are activities that you can do. The more that you do, the better it is. Just to give an example, I teach a module called Research Methods on the MBA. That has a pass rate of between 85 and 90%, which is really good. Our average pass rates are around about 80%, so we have very, very good pass rates. The one thing that distinguishes on my module the people who pass from those who fail are the ones who pass all send to me a draft. I let them send me a draft of their work. I comment on that, tell them what they're doing wrong, tell them what's good, and they can then rewrite it before they submit it. Those people almost all pass. The people who fail, generally speaking, are the ones who don't take advantage of that. So it's really important that you take advantage of all the things that are available to you. What you need to do is, when you're going forward, not just pass, but pass with good grades. And that's desperately important. Employers look at those sorts of things. And so it's not just about helping you pass, it's about us helping you pass well. And that's the critical thing. And it's about you helping yourself to do that. So it's been great talking to you. I hope that at some time we'll meet up in one of the chat rooms, or I'll see your name on a pass list, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
I'm Samantha. I've worked in the admissions department here at RDI for nearly 10 years. I've helped thousands of students from all over the world to enrol onto their UK university degree programme. Many of the students I've helped are from Nigeria. When you apply, your application will be handled by a dedicated admissions specialist who will liaise with ISM and your chosen university to secure your offer and help you enrol. One of the many questions we get asked is, can studying with RDI secure a UK residency visa? The benefit of distance learning with RDI is that you're able to study your UK degree from Nigeria. This means you can continue to work and study and support your family in Nigeria with no expensive relocation costs. Each programme has entry requirements set by our UK university partner. You can check your eligibility before you apply on the RDI website. A HND from Nigeria usually allows direct entry onto a final year degree top-up programme. This means you'd only need to study one further year to obtain your UK university degree. Fees can be spread across the duration of your programme by paying per module. This means you can stay in control of your finances as you study, and you can continue to earn whilst you're studying your degree programme. When you submit your application for your chosen university programme, you will be required to submit supporting documents. These can vary from programme to programme, but normally you'll be asked to submit your transcripts and certificates for your previous qualifications, a CV, a reference from somebody who knows you in a professional capacity for a minimum of 2 years, and a personal statement explaining exactly why you want to study your degree programme and what you hope to gain from it. The quickest way to secure your UK university offer is to send all of your required documents by email. We'll then send those up to the university to get your official offer letter. This can take between 5 and 10 working days, so the sooner you send your documents, the quicker we can enrol you onto your programme. All you need to do then is to complete your payment for your first module to enrol you onto your chosen programme.
Hello, I'm Catherine Gordon. I'm Head of Student Support here at RDI. I'd like to share with you a little bit about induction first of all. The induction programme introduces students to what it's like to study with RDI. Every induction has a tutor, and students can get to meet their fellow learners as they embark upon their programme of study. The induction typically consists of a number of tasks, And as students work through those tasks, they begin to understand better about what it's like to be a learner with RDI, and a little bit about their programme and what they're likely to experience. Once students have completed their induction tasks, they then undertake a quiz. That's a check to see they've understood everything, and enables them to access their first module or modules as they begin their programme of study.
Yeah.
Once a student has completed his or her enrolment and induction, students then proceed on to their first module or modules, and they begin with accessing their learning materials, which are available in our virtual learning environment, iLearn. Students who wish to study via their mobile phones, their tablets, can do that. And those who wish to download printable versions of their materials may also do so. So they begin their learning experience with us, they begin to interact with their tutor, with their fellow learners, and they embark upon the learning process. Partway through their first study period, students will be able to access their assessment question, and then they can begin to prepare for the assignment or the examination that will be introduced to help them with their learning. So the assignment is released to students, students register for the assessment, and they begin to prepare for their first submission. At the end of the study period is typically when students submit their assessments, and then the assessment process begins with tutors marking and moderating those assignments, and just turning around those assessments and letting students know their results, by which time they'll already have embarked upon their next module and will have begun their second study period. My team is responsible for supporting students, helping them through the learning process, guide them as to how things work. So we're here to answer queries that students may have. We're here to remind students about key deadlines and milestones, and also administer all of the assessments. I've talked a little bit about the assessment process, but it's my team's job to ensure that assessments are passed on to the tutors who undertake the marking, and then they administer the sending out of the grades and the feedback to students. We're here from 8:30 in the morning UK time through to 5:30 in the afternoon. We're available on the email, we're available on the telephone, so we are really here to support students throughout their learning process. Coupled with that, we also have a close dialogue with our tutors, so if a tutor alerts us to the fact that a student needs particular help or support, then we will often intervene and do that. Depending on their programme of study, students will be invited to attend a graduation, and that's actually held at the university whose award the students have been studying. Students will receive notification of an upcoming graduation and be offered to register to attend, or they may graduate in absentia, that is, receive their certificate in the post but have their award conferred at the same time as graduation. Some students do receive their certificates in the post, and RDI sends those to students directly, so we've got the confidence that the student has received them. Otherwise, we join students at our relevant university partners and enjoy celebrating with them their success. Lots of students ask us about how they can pay to proceed through their studies. We do offer a modular payment programme, that is a pay-as-you-go arrangement. So you can buy the equivalent of 30 credits worth of learning, proceed through your studies, undertake those modules, and then buy your next chunk of learning. So it helps students plan their finances and operate on a pay-as-you-go basis, which people seem to appreciate. As well as the taught modules which students have access to, we also offer a number of other subsidiary services. These include our study skills modules, where students can go and undertake additional activities in support of their learning. So imagine you want to learn a little bit more about how to write academically more effectively, then we can offer that. We also have a series of personal and career development online seminars supported by an online career portal where you can find lots of information about career and personal development, including things like interview technique, how to write your CV. We have a job search platform, so there's all kinds of things going on there which complement and supplement our learning experience within RDI. Our online library provision is a really important part of what we do. As well as students' learning materials, we also give students access to RDI's own library of online textbooks, and also students get access to our university partner online libraries. So we're not physically sending a textbook, but students have access to core texts and the university library's resources, including online journals and databases and other resources that they need to help support them in their studies.